Well, hello, it's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. Because hello, it's Tyler Tarot in the house. And I'm reading today a Celtic cross, baby. Your cards are wanting to be done in a Celtic cross. I felt it as soon as I pressed the live button. So we'll just do what the cards say, or what the cards make me feel like I should do. What can you tell me? What can you tell me? Give me a Celtic cross. Oh, that's really. Oh, this is going to be specific, folks. That's going to be specific because it was such a short shuffle, and I feel like I should turn them around. Any messages for Leo? Okay, so. No, okay. All right. I was going to see if I could pull something from the Zodiac book, but oh well, who gives a shit? Okay. What are you dealing with right now? Oh, this keeps coming out. This came out for Cancer. Are somebody dealing with a Cancer? Ten of Swords in reverse. So finally you're getting over some type of past situation. All right, you may be overcoming betrayal or a situation like you no longer feel as backstabbed as you did, but you just feel less. I don't really mean that. I mean, it is a backstabbing card. I mean, you may have felt backstabbed by somebody, but I would say more so you're overcoming something that ended or that fell apart. All right, so what is your challenge? All right, so there's a lot of big changes coming your way. All right, so why is it all happening? Two of Swords reversed. What happened in the past? Judgment. Oh, you know what I get? I get that some of you, can I just, okay, small side storyline. I see some of you turning down a second chance with someone and it killing you to turn it down, but you know it's for your better good. That's the first message I got, little side story. All right. But I think for the most part, you're overcoming. So I'm going to predict for a lot of you, for some of you, in the future, a second chance of some sort may be offered, but you turn it down and it's going to kill you to turn it down. You may even regret turning it down, but it's for your highest good. That's the first message I got. Let's go back to the main story. All right. Why are you adding input, Megan? If you're cross watching, why are you adding input? Not me. No, not me. All right. Not me. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, you're overcoming some type of situation, or it's like you're overcoming stuff. All right. Like, and there's going to be a lot of major changes happening. All right. Is what I feel. I don't know what these changes are. I'll try to clarify and see what's the best case to happen for you. Seven of Cups reversed. Near future. Emperor reversed. Some of you was an Aries, Taurus. Well, how do you see yourself? The Empress reversed. Some of you, I feel like you're just kind of, what I keep getting is something didn't grow. It didn't expand as you had intended. All right, a situation didn't grow and or expand like you had intended. All right, you're seeing that now. All right, it's kind of like you're accepting that something's just not going to work the fuck out. All right, and that's the story that's coming out. It didn't work. It's not working. You got major things coming up for you that are good. Wheel of Fortune. You know, you got to move on with your life. Whatever this is that you're overcoming. All right, who's the person on your Queen of Wands reversed? So, did this Queen of Wands reversed cause this Ten of Swords reversed? This unreliable person who had fire in their chart, because they're coming up as the Emperor and the Queen of Wands reversed. So they don't have to be a fire sign, but is it possible your person had fire in their chart? You tell me. I don't know. And your emotions, Eight of Cups. What are you walking away from? You're accepting something's over. Outcome, Knight of Wands. I hope that's not them rushing back in. That may be that second chance. Okay, you're accepting something's over. I don't see you sitting there fighting the situation. You're just going to go with the flow and move the fuck on. All right, something you're walking away from. You invested time into it. You're walking away from it. Good for you. But I'm going to predict, because one of the first storylines I got as I was laying your cards out, that there may be an opportunity, if you want it, to repeat it. And some of you, I'm going to predict you may turn it down and regret turning it down, but it may be for your best good. Maybe you're following your intuition when this second chance could be offered. I don't know what that's trying to say. I don't give a shit, honestly. Why the Ten of Swords reversed? Why are you the Ten of Swords reversed? The Justice reversed. Somebody's a Libra. We got every fucking sign here. It really don't matter the sign, honestly. I think you're getting over a situation that didn't grow or expand like you had thought. All right. And there was a lot of dishonesty in the situation. Somebody wasn't being upfront or real with you, or you were not being upfront or real with somebody. All right. So there was a lack of realness, a lack of honesty. I love the color green. All right. Who's this Queen of Wands reversed? That's the person coming toward you. The Eight of Swords. Okay, they're in their head about you, whoever they are. Whoever this is, male or female. Fuck. Keep dropping shit. I think that you're accepting something's over. I think that you're getting over it to a degree. Ten of Swords reversed. The swords are falling out of your back. Upright, it's when you're backstabbed or feeling hurt. But in your case, you're getting over it. Thank God it's reversed, right? I feel like you're even in your emotions, the Eight of Cups. You're walking away. You're not going to sit there and keep trying to fit a square into a circle in a situation. But I'm going to predict at some point it's going to repeat and you'll have the opportunity. But I feel like for some of you, you may turn it down. Or you could get turned down. Just keep that storyline in mind. Even if it's not making sense right now, keep that in mind. Whenever I get a flash in my head, it's usually the right thing to say. It may not make sense then, but it could make sense at some other point. All right. This Queen of Wands. What is this Queen of Wands here for? They're popping up in the external. King of Swords. Very detached person. Very unreliable. Could have been a mean boy, mean girl. Or somebody who was very unreliable. All right? Very detached. And I get that, okay, what I keep getting is somebody was not real or upfront with you, or you were not real and upfront with somebody. There was a lack of realness and upfront behavior. Air signs, you might have a good one. You're feeling like something's not growing or expanding. Why the Empress reverse how you see yourself? Again, something didn't pick up or start. Something didn't grow or expand. And I feel like basically that's something that you're accepting. It's like you're accepting. You're in the reality. I think that at one point, that's what I keep getting. You had a fantasy attached to a particular scenario or person or situation, right? And now you're not seeing the fantasy, you're seeing the realism of it, the realism, all right? And I would love to just say this is not going to pop back up, but I feel like at some point it will. I really do feel that, all right? Okay. Now, if this is a love situation, what actions did Leo bring toward this person in the past versus what this person brought towards them, all right? What did you bring toward them? Well, what did they bring towards you? What did you bring toward them? You already sensed doubts about this person from the get-go. All right. So for some of you, you've been watching them, or from the get-go, you were like, really, you had your eye on this person, but you felt like they were a disaster, or this situation was headed toward a disaster. So I think that you didn't have trust in the situation from the get-go. I think you sensed a disaster ahead from the get-go. I don't think it was something that you really put a whole lot of faith in. You didn't put all your eggs into that basket, basically, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Thanks for the 5, Sin Gomez. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 7, Maya. All right. I also feel like this person came with a lot of baggage themselves, all right? Because they're coming up as the 5 of Cups reversed, Death reversed. Now, for some of you, I feel like basically they came with a lot of baggage, a lot of problems. Prior to you even meeting them, they had a lot of issues and probably been up mental, emotional. Just saying. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. Just saying. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's what I'm kind of saying. I feel like this person may have came with a lot of problem, baggage. All right, they were holding on to things, situations. All right, that's what I get. They wouldn't letting shit go. So for some of you, from the get-go, you already had a block up with them. They had a block up with you. All right, is what I'm kind of get. All right, and I think that you sensed that something wasn't right from the get-go because it's telling me you wanted to avoid them at first or not deal with them at first. So you already had what is that word? Hesitation. You already had hesitation. I think that you used to watch them a lot. Some of you still watch them. Page of Swords. I think that you really had your eye on them, but something was telling you not to go along with it or go through with it. I think that you already had they had too much problems. They had mommy and daddy issues as well, or mommy issues. All right, they had issues. You see what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and go to what is the outcome between these two? If that's the love thing it's picking up on, what is the outcome going into July? 5 of Cups. Still disappointment, all right? I feel like there's still disappointment. King of Cups. There may be somebody that tries to offer their love, but I think one person's not going to trust this time. What do I keep getting that same storyline? Either you're not going to be trusted, or they're not going to trust you, or you're not going to trust them. How can that be reopened or continued when the problems I don't think somebody will ever let their guard down fully again, or period. Bye. Have a good one. Have a good one. All right. Thanks for the 1111 Sacred Crystal. Thank you. Thank you for the 50, Rebecca Goodwin. I appreciate that. Somebody's a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. I may not connect with you tonight. This is a very specific story. What are the singles up to? What's coming up for the singles? Some of you may end up dating another Leo, or dealing with a Leo you already know of, or air sign. I also get happiness is coming toward you. So why are you the Ten of Pentacles reversed? I get really, for the most part, I think you need to focus more on your career or business, because I feel like basically there could be some, you need to kind of make sure you're focused on things that keep you afloat financially, or what benefits you financially, all right? Because I feel like there could be some financial problems if you don't take heed of it, or there could be some financial loss if you don't tend to, I would tend to the finances more than I would the love life for now, all right? Because I think there could be some things you need to tend to, like some bank statements or bank, I got bank in my head, or your finances, watching, reading between the lines. You need to kind of focus on that. Be dead set on that, all right? And getting your financial and career in order before you sit there and wait for this big lover to come in, all right? That'll happen in its own time, but make sure you're tending to you and what needs to be taken care of, business and career-wise, all right? Here we go. Why the sun upright? You got happiness coming. There's a past person that's going to reach out to you, or you're going to reach out to. Prepare for a second chance that's going to be offered, all right? But as far as new, what's coming up, I get some of you dealing with a water sign in your future, or an earth sign. You know what the sucky part, not really, it ain't really sucky. Let me tell you how you're going to know it's your person, single Leos. All right, I just got a flash in my head. You'll know it's the person you're going to be with long term when they tell you one of two things, all right? One description is that they're a water or earth sign. Water is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? I'm also getting Leo for some of you, a fellow Leo. You'll know it's your person when they tell you this thing right here. Like, I'm just out of a marriage, or I just got divorced, or I just broke up with this person. I'm fed up with them. We're done. And I think when they tell you that, they're truly done with that person. So you'll know it's yours when they talk about a marital problem they had, or a relationship problem, or a person from their past. And they may even run that person's name through the mud. So just be aware of those. And they could be a water, earth sign, or a Leo, I'm going to predict. All right. So whoever that person is, very mature person, they're coming up upright, but they're coming up with people in their energy. So I'm going to predict they're freshly out of a marriage or a relationship when you meet the person. All right. And they're darker than you. Some of you, it's somebody from another race or another background. I know everybody's got their type. I'm getting for some of you, I'm getting that they could be another race, or there's some big cultural or religious difference that's there. All right. And I'm not sure what that's, take it or leave it. Who gives a shit, right? But I feel like that's something that could take place. But I feel like you should take the first things I listed, all right? You'll know it's your person when they say this big thing, right? This is the biggest hint that you'll get that it's them when they come in, this long-term person. They'll be like, yeah, I'm just out of a marriage. Or if they don't say marriage, I'm out of a long-term thing. I was with that person for years. Listen to me. Very good person, whoever this person is, all right? And I do see them running their past significant other through the mud, and you'll know it's them just by that. And it could be a little bit of a darker shade than you is what I want to say. Or, hear me out, even if you're a white person, like you're pale as a motherfucking ghost, they got a little bit more of a tan to their skin, all right? Is what it's telling me. I don't give a fuck, honestly. I don't care. All right. I'm such a bastard. Let's do all the way from Aries of Pisces. What can you tell me? All the way from Aries of Pisces. What can you tell me? Okay. Okay, let's see. Thanks for the 5, Stovetop Ninja. Appreciate that. Creole King. Okay. Flip it around. Oh. While I'm picking the cards up, y'all put some predictions down for me, all right? Put some predictions down for me. What do y'all see coming up from me? I know there's some psychics out there. I don't ask for reads no more from my subscribers, but I'm gonna make this an exception. Psychics, what do y'all see coming up for me while I'm picking up these damn cards? All right, here we go. Spirit, oh, I want the $1 million. I'll take that. Tyler's been going through some things, all right? Okay. Let's do this. Thank God, Abihai Joffrey. Thank you so much for saying that. Yes, that road trip will be actually... Okay. My cards predicted something crazy earlier, and I'm not going to talk about it, but my cards were crazier than a shithouse rat earlier. All right? Okay, I'm gonna have to okay, your cards keep flying out. I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna have to freestyle each zodiac sign, all right? And the all signs portion. I'll just freestyle it. So for those dealing with Aries, what's coming up with the Aries? The Hermit. They're gonna be very withdrawing and ignoring you, all right? I'm gonna look at y'all's predictions when I watch the live back. The Taurus is watching you and holding back. They're just gonna watch you. They could be waiting for you to come forward. The Gemini is all about money, career, and business, and not about love. And they also may have another person in their situation, all right? I've actually got that prediction before, Brandy. That's funny. If you're dealing with a Cancer, there's a lot of drama and non-commitment going on. All right, somebody's a commitment phobe. Are you going to start noticing that? What about ones dealing with a Leo? They're focused on their career and business right now, and not so much you. I think they were stressed before, but now they're just getting over that and trying to focus on business. You're on their mind a little bit. All right, what about Virgo? It's going too slow. It's almost like at a halt or going too slow. That maybe what kills it is it goes too slow. Somebody's too slow to make a move or slow to do the right shit, basically. We know a Libra, there could be a love triangle or a love triangle that's found out, or even if it's somebody, a Libra that you're apart from, you're going to find out more than what you thought, or you're going to find out about a Libra's love triangle, or a Libra finds out about yours or about a Leo's. Scorpio, what about Scorpio? Scorpio is indecisive and all about career, money, and business. All right, very indecisive. Sagittarius, what about Sagittarius? Sagittarius thinks of you negatively. They could be blaming you, but still waiting on you. So apparently what they perceive you did or done, it ain't that big of a bearing because they're still waiting on you, all right? Capricorn's going too slow, or you are. Somebody's going too slow. Capricorn. I kind of get if a decision's not made or somebody doesn't really step up, it could end, or if it already hasn't. All right, somebody needs to make their mind up before the tower goes in this or where it doesn't happen at all, or it falls all apart. All right, Aquarius. What about Aquarius? Aquarius thinks of you, and they're waiting on you. Aquarius is waiting on you and thinking of you. So they're waiting on a move from you, or a message, or a certain type of move you need to make, or something like that. Pisces is ignoring a decision or ignoring you. They're kind of like releasing it. Some of you, the truth is they had another option, or you did. All right, is what I kind of get. Have a good one, y'all. And with that being said, thank you so much again for the 50 and the other super chat. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rebecca Goodwin. You're amazing. Thank you. Bye, y'all.